get new value. Every time I get new information. Every time I have new insight and new perspective on how I'm going to make sure that I am a six-figure trader. I am a seven-figure earner, okay? Just like Sean, family. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to him. Family, please flood the chat. Please flood the chat. C25 is already done. Everybody flood the chat with C50. Everybody drop in the chat C50 and go back in Telegram, family, and tell everybody, hey, Sean's about to speak. I'm gonna wait. Go back in Telegram and tell everybody right now, hey, Sean is about to speak, family. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to him, bro. Sean, you got it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and make you host. You should be good to go, family. I appreciate everything you've done for me, bro. You go ahead and take it away, man.
Yo, we are live and direct. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all feeling me? Y'all feeling me right now? Drop some ones if you can see me. Drop some ones if you can see me. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Trey Mack. This is a guy that just popped P5,000. This is a guy that just popped P5,000. So what we're going to do, y'all dropping C10s for me. We are dropping C10s for the next 15 seconds for Trey Mack. Blow up the chat with C10s real quick. Blow up the chat with C10s. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I know what type of call we're about to have. I know what type of call we're about to have. I literally had to turn on my fan. I already know what type of call we're about to have. So what I want y'all to do right now is have your notes ready. Shout out to Trey Mack. I just want to say, bro, this call is recorded. I just want to say, bro, we truly appreciate you here at NASA. We truly even appreciate you here at Trey House. We can't wait to see you on stage. We can't wait to see you on stage on IM3, bro. Appreciate it, bro. You're so close. You're so close. I know y'all don't understand when you hit P5,000, and for those that don't know what P5,000 is, just know it's a particular level and you get paid by whatever the number is on the side, right? Does anyone know how much P5,000s get paid? Or I don't know. Do anybody know that answer? Or I don't know. How much do they get paid, y'all? Y'all tell me. I don't know. How much do they get paid? They get paid $12.50 a week. To be honest, about $5 to $7K a month. So understand this. When you turn P5, the first thing you see, and a lot of people don't know this, is you see this light blue label. This light blue label. I remember the day I hit P5. I remember the day I hit P5. And when I saw that light blue label, the drive for chairman is like that. So I already know anytime you see anybody hit P5, you usually see in their first 2 months, if not the next, they are a different person. You automatically are humbled, and the way you move is crazy. So if you are ready right now to make sure that your business right now from starting today is going to be retained from a trading aspect, drop some flames in the chat. Drop some flames in the chat. So me and JD are tag teaming. We're turning to one person. So the flyer is actually very impeccable. You know what's funny? I didn't know the direction of the flyer, right? I absolutely did not know anything about the direction of the flyer. Y'all saw the flyer, right? Who saw the flyer? Who saw the flyer? Okay, bet. I absolutely did not even see the flyer. So, to be honest with you, I didn't know it was SmackDown versus Raw. I thought it was the and it may be because I woke up from watching it. I was literally doing phone work, and Snyder's cut Batman was, you know, the Justice League was on. So I basically fell asleep on a Batman scene, right? I woke up and it's the movie's like an hour still left, right? And it's a long movie. And I wake up and I'm looking at my screen and I see a lot of stuff. And I'm like, is this the, what's that in the Joker? Y'all remember the Dark Knight where Half-Face, you know, he was like, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Or am I tripping? Two-Face. I said, is this a Two-Face or am I tripping? Bro, that fight was OD. But anyways, I didn't know it was SmackDown versus Raw, but right now, me and JD are turning to this retention one person, right? So I'm attacking the trading profits. You know what? I'm attacking the profits, the trading aspect, right? And JD is going to talk about the actual business, right? That's what's going to happen. So the amount of notes you should have for today to give you I'm talking about the high level of value. We have C50 loading JD coming up next. But let's actually dig in. Let's actually dig in, right? You are trying to bring in people right now to your business. And right now, you have to care about trading. You have to. You have to care. You have to. If you didn't before, you have to. You kind of have to, no matter if it's a demo or real. If it's a demo or real, you're still going to have to care about trading. Someone drop my Instagram because I'm about to actually start going in. Everyone on this call, I'm gonna do this. If you have a package, drop some once. If you have a package, drop some once. Sean, really, bro? You really about to do this, bro? You really about to do this, bro? You really about to do this? Yes. You need a package. The stimmy just came. You got a stimulus check. Invest into your team. It's time for every single person on this call to have a package. And if you really want to go to next level, you do what my boy Morris just said, elite. I made an investment for my team in June to get the elite package. I didn't have a package for months. So I kind of was I kind of felt bad to even tell my leaders to get packages because I didn't have it at that point, right? But I knew deep down that I personally needed to get the package. Once I got the package, I was a customer then IBO, yeah. What else? But I knew deep down I needed to get it, right? And once I did, it changed the complete atmosphere for my team. If you are not the biggest trader, why don't you have a weapon? Why don't you have a package? There are people right now that can't even mark up a support and resistance on a chart. And you can't even tap into pivots. Come on now. If you can't mark up a support and resistance, I need you to get the pivots add-on. Let's start there. JD put me on the wrong part. He shouldn't have put me on the trading aspect because now I'm about to actually, like, come on. You got a team right now that cares about crypto trading and you don't even have Swipe coin. Hey, just hop on random stuff. Hop on random stuff. I don't know. But you're taking credit for everything that they got going on. But you can't help them in that category. Yes, I'm not the biggest HFX trader, but guess what? Being that I got the elite pack, I can hop on with my team with Matty Pitts if I needed to. Do you understand? I Am Mastery Academy is here for you for what you lack on, they have. So if you lack in a certain category, why aren't you plugged in with I Am Mastery Academy to fulfill that? But the problem is you look, I'm just going to leverage because I don't feel like it's necessary for me to do it. But you want to be a chairman. Do you understand that chairman, they master basically everything. And you don't even know, right? So what I need you to do throughout this whole call, right, I will get a package. If I lack in a certain area, I will get the add-on that I lack in. So when my team needs help, I can be the source and the plug to leverage the right things within that product. To be honest, if you lack a lot of skills in trading, you need the elite pack. Drop that in the chat. Actually, not even just this chat. Drop that in all chats. Drop that in your text message. Drop that, send it to your friends. Send it to your friends in a business. If you lack trading, you definitely need the elite pack, right? If you lack a lot of skills in trading, you need the elite pack. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie in that, right? So we're gonna start. I'm gonna give you 10 tips. I won't even say tips. I mean, honestly, it's 10 necessities on retention in trading accounts in this business. 10. If you lack a lot of skills trading, I like what y'all got right now. You lack a lot of skills in trading, you need the elite pack. And to be honest, if you do, let's say you really get in trading, right? If I was you, so you don't stress yourself out, this is coming from a good trader to another, and I've seen a lot of other great traders too. A lot of times they do not like reteaching the basic stuff over and over again. Being that if you really know this business well enough, you know that you're always teaching over and over again. On top of that, not only are you teaching over and over again consistently, you still have people that are already staying. So you teaching them another level of stuff. Then you have people that are month 3. Now you're teaching month 3, month 4's different level of stuff. Then you have people that already been with you for the longest, and now you still teaching them stuff. You are constantly teaching different levels of people. So why don't you just plug into a product that complements your skills and use that to help you? I promise you, it saves you time and stress. If you think I'm playing, look at Nigel with Pips and Breakfast. I mean, there's a lot of other beautiful examples, right? You got to find a product that complements you. You trade the reversal and you don't look into bounce back sniper. You trade NAS 100 and you don't think you may need to tap into pivots. Make that make sense. You trade US 30, the bigger pairs, and you don't feel the need to tap into Go Cut, tap into Lano, tap into Kim, tap into Luke Longmire. You don't feel the need to do that? It's a teacup. Make that make sense. We want to do this business long-term. We have to have a long-term plan. What is your long-term plan in trading? The actual product. The reason why I'm saying this, because before I actually give y'all structure, is that how are you a rep of the company and you don't even have to you don't even have the products? How are you a rep of the company and you don't even have the products? And you telling them the product works, but you don't have the product. It doesn't make sense. I'm telling that because I cannot even sit there and understand or make up a story for you. So I hope after today, I inspired you to honestly look yourself in the mirror and say, today's the day. You know what? I got the stimmy. I got the extra. I got the residual. I got I got extra capital. You know what? I'm going to invest. You know what? I was going to use this on something kind of pointless. I'm going to do something different this time. And I'm going to do something different because I'm expecting a different level of results. Are you all in? April's coming in. Are you all in this business when it comes to trading? That's something that you need to tell me. Tell yourself. Number one, you have to care about the products. I need y'all to write everything I say. Number one, you have to care about the products. Do not, people see a lot of people and they want to show out. People get a new trading strategy of their own. They want to show out. People find a new pair they may be good at and they've barely been in it for a month. And then they start showing out. I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't spend 5 to 6 months with one pair and a strategy, do not call out trades for your team with that one pair. Please do not do that. The worst thing is, you're not edifying, because when you don't show them, you de-edify, right? You finding a particular pair you're trading, right? Someone said you have to date a pair. Yes, right? But sometimes when you date someone, do you always have to show them off real quick? Sometimes you have to stay low a little bit, right? I'm not about to go on a date and then put them all out there for the world to see. We haven't even stayed committed yet. Sometimes it takes 3 months, 4 months to publicly show you my girlfriend, right? So take 3 to 4 months and don't show that pair to any of your new team members at all. I'm so sorry. You learn a new trading pair. Stop trying to show it to your team that I'm the master trader and I can give you these trades. Now you thought you were up 2. Now you lost 3 to 4 trades in a row and you're confused. Now they just blew out their account. You're not even a reliable source because you don't have a lot of credibility. And now you got their level of belief just boom. And it ain't even a company fault. Guess who they blame? I Am Master Academy. They don't even blame, oh, the person wasn't the one that was supposed to give me the trades. Now they're blaming I Am. So yes, date a pair. I hope y'all took note on that part. Date a pair, right? But don't show it off yet. Don't show it off. Take some time to be a little committed. Let's see if it actually works out, right? When you're going to give a trade to your team, give it a product trade. Someone with credibility. Practice on a demo with it first to test the credibility. This also goes, if you see anyone drop trades, this is for every single person here. Take it in your demo account first. Review them. Okay, bet. All right, bet. I got a good review of them. Stop taking random trades in the chat. You are not growing your account if you're taking random trades in the chat. You have to care about the products. Drop some ones if you're with me today on this lovely night. Number 2. Oh, we're only on number 2. Hey, JD, I don't know, bro. You really put me on the wrong one, but it's cool. Number 2, everyone find their products and marry / master it. Everyone find a product and marry it. Do you see? I didn't say pair. Find a product. I feel like, and I say this, and I'm going to say this publicly. I feel like packages is kind of like Hogwarts, Harry Potter. I feel like different people are just meant to be in different packages, right? Like, that's just, like the hat. I don't know. Okay, y'all remember the hat they put? And it says Slytherin, Gryffindor. I always forget the other ones, but you know what I mean, right? Like with the mouth. Yeah, with the mouth, right? So y'all feeling me. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Cool. I feel like different packages have different, it's like for different people. My bad. Hold on. All right, different packages have, it's just meant for different people. DCX is meant for Sean. Yes, you absolutely right. You know, it's funny, while I was learning DCX, cryptocurrency, swipe coin, I actually tapped into HFX in the middle of the night. I randomly did it. I set up a broker pocket option. I did this in the middle of the night when I was studying. I said, you know what? I'm going to trade HFX. I just want to feel it. I see all my top shooters, my top leaders. They always get this. Let me tap into this. All right. I made $400 in less than 10 minutes. I didn't trade it again. I honestly didn't like it personally because I said, how did I do this? I honestly didn't like, I just didn't, it was just me, right? But at the end of the day, I support it. But at the end of the day, number 2, everyone find a product and make sure you marry it. So find a product within I Am Mastery Academy. I need y'all to do this. Find a product within I Am Mastery Academy. And also make sure your new members are doing this. And make sure that you master that one product. Just stick to it. That complements your trading style. Number 3, stick to the product and don't trade on your own. You get a little too confident with one product and you start thinking you're Crypto Picasso, right? You start thinking you Matty Pips with no products, right? Understand this, I made my most money trading from the products. I lost my most money thinking I could trade by myself, making irrational decisions. Don't listen to that devil on your shoulder. Listen to that money-making angel on your side, right? The time when you up with Matty Pips and you thinking, hey, I could have went a little harder, right? I could have went a little harder. Maybe let me get into this spontaneous trade that makes no absolutely sense. Maybe I'll get it. I'll get what I could have made. Don't do that. Again, when you start trading on your own, that's when you start moving away from the plan. I'm telling you this because I know y'all HFX traders. And if I know what I do when I was trading crypto, when I was trading Forex, I know what y'all do in the HFX. Because I could only imagine, right? You know, you like, man, dang, he went 3-0. I only put a little amount. Only put $20. I could have won, and I could have put 50, 75. I could have made this. When you start doing all of that, you could have. Hey, you get back, and now you thinking, dang, I wish I didn't listen to myself, and I could have just chilled with the profits I had. Now I'm short. Now I need to get back what I lost. Let me get back what I lost, and then now I'll chill. I'll chill when I get back what I lost. Now you lost, and now you down bad. That revenge trading. If I could cuss, I would. You already know what I'm about to say. Revenge trading is I'm telling you, don't do that. Don't listen to yourself. Stick to the plan. Number 4, new members. This is a long-term business. Find enjoyment in the value that you are growing in. Find enjoyment in the value. This may even go for leaders on this call. Find enjoyment in the value. Do you understand that the company is like a big value tree? You are a vessel. When you take as much value from the company, but you have to do the work to get it. They ain't gonna, if you're not going to plug into anything of the products or I Am Mastery Academy, you're not just gonna wake up with value. I'm so sorry. I'm saying this because I've been there. Like, if you're not gonna open up your laptop, where do you think the value is coming from? You're not gonna tap into the educational costs. Where do you think the value is gonna come from? You think you're gonna keep praying about it? God, just keep giving me the answer. God already gave you the answer. He gave you the money to sign up, and you did. And now that you are a part of the 1% investor, you're not even tapping in. Understand that company has the value. You just got to get the apple from the tree. Now you got the apple, you got to bite it. And it ain't poison. Poison, bro. I promise you right now, you could even say money grows on trees. You can even say that, right? You can even say that. But you have to. That was a bar, right? Hey, they call me Drizzy, bro. They call me Drizzy. But real talk, though. New members, understand this is a long-term business. I need y'all to understand when you're in this business right now, just please enjoy the process of growing. Enjoy the process of growing. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process of, okay, now I finally learned how to actually make more money. Actually, you know what? After these 28 days, I now understand how to actually do this. Enjoy that. Because if you're looking at X amount of money you should be making, whatever you're making in month one, baby girl, you're gonna make way more every single month you're here, right? The amount of money I made in my month one was only like $200. But now I'm making commas. But I never made a comma to my month three. So do not look at this as but I love the value of how I was growing in my month one. I love the value of what I was seeing in other people growing in my month two. In my month three, I finally made this high level of profits I never thought I could ever make. I'm not going to explain what I did with it. People that know me pretty well know what happened there. It was Bitcoin, and they know what happened. But the point is, I made the value. The point is, I make money, right? What happened after that? I mean, it is what it is. But it's a long story. Number 5, have a realistic trading goal. Have a realistic trading goal. Have a realistic trading goal. I'm going to be done real quick. I'm going to pass it to JD. Have a realistic trading goal. Drop some ones if you feel like you have a realistic trading goal. Drop some 2s if you like, Sean, I really don't. All right, I'm going to tell you a realistic trading goal. And I hate hearing it from new members. So I ask people, how much money do you want to make from this business, right? When I hear I want to make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. All right, let's get it. I hope you have a big trading account. Let's get it. But hey, man. Hey, man, I'm not the person, I'm not the barrier bad news here. But like this, I know for a fact you don't even pick up your phone every single minute and think of the business yet. Every time I pick up my phone, I don't even think about texting friends. I think of the business first. I know for a fact, I don't remember the last time I ever picked up my phone and I never thought about the business. I can't even think of a day that ever happened. I think about money every single time I pick up my phone. There are people that pick up their phone in this world right now and their thought isn't about money. At least I know all of us is heading to be a millionaire, multi. Because I think that's how millionaires think, right? Every time a millionaire picks up the phone, I bet they're thinking about money, right? So I already know right now we're heading to be a millionaire. So clap for yourself on that. But you need to have a realistic trading goal, right? If you have $50 in your account, why do you think you're going to make $50,000 in that same month? If you have $50 in your account, why do you think you're going to be making $25,000 in that same month? Then you fall short. Now you're upset. For what? I'm not saying make sure your goal is too realistic. That's not what I'm saying. Don't have a $50, don't have a $100 account, and now you say your daily goal is $5. That's too realistic, right? Make sure that you're realistic. Make sure that when you have goals, your trading plan, you stick to the plan and you build. We have plenty of trading plans. Plenty of trading plans, right? Number 6, when making money, you need to make an internal transfer, withdraw. I'm going to say something. And I never thought I would say it on a call, because I never thought I was having calls like this while I talk about a trading plan, right? I'm going to say this. If you in this business and you can honestly tell yourself right now, you never made money, hold that thought. If you in this business, no, let's do this. If you ever won a single trade, drop some money emojis in the chat. If you ever won a single trade, I mean one, just one. I'm talking about one, not just one. Drop money in it. Drop blue emojis, drop some blues. If you ever won a trade, or if you ever, you're new, if you ever seen anybody win, drop some blues. Look at that. 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 So think about it right now. Right? Think about it right now. There should be no way you said you never made money if you ever won a trade. You just chose not to withdraw. And let's be honest, you did. I had a discussion with someone. I don't know if they're on the call. It was respectfully. And I don't know, when I hear someone tell me they never made money, I get so offended. And I get offended because I've seen them won trades before. There's a difference from saying I never made money from this. Then you got to start asking details. That's why when people say that, I want the details. Tell the details. This is a girl also that also said, I never made money from this, but this same girl has never tapped into one trade. And she may tap in one, and she taps into the one that is an L. And, oh, I never made money. I mean, I don't think you would, right? But cool. You have to understand, like, I'm going to keep it 100 with you right now. You could BS with all these people. You can BS all these people. I will laugh with you. I will laugh with you. Wink, wink, wink. But you have to be honest with yourself. If you ever won a single trade, you have made money in this business. You could have withdrawn. You chose not to. Sorry, that's your loss, not mine. What do you want me to do? I can't log into your trading account and withdraw for you. I can't do that. But I can make you money. I can find ways to get you to make you money. I can leverage Matty Pips and he can help you make money, but you choose not to withdraw after Matty Pips call because you want to think that you are Mr. Big Millionaire Trader. I'm so sorry. That's a personal decision you have to take up to yourself. There's only so much your leader, your mentor, your chairman can do. So, granted, everybody on this call has won one trade, I can believe. You had the chance to withdraw. If you chose not to, if you in a place that it's hard because the amount of money you have to withdraw. Hey, you may need to find a different product. May need to get you in a different lane that fits your speed, right? See, that's why I said that. I already knew y'all coming with it. I heard, hey man, you know, I'm DCX, right? DCX, we win trades here. We win trades here. Nah, HFX wins trades. But I mean, you know, get elite, get the lead. Elite, you get everything, right? Elite, you get everything, right? So you get elite, you get this, you get that, right? I'm gonna be done real quick. Tab JD. I'm gonna be done real quick, JD. I'm gonna say these last things. Number 7, you have to care about other people's experiences. Number 7, you have to care about other people's experiences. Number 7, you have to care about, okay, bet, say less. Perfect. Number 7, perfect. You have to care about other people's experiences. At the end of the day, I care about all of my team's experiences, right? I think when it comes to trading, I take it very personal, more personal than I think some leaders do in general. Because understand this, y'all, the trading product is your engine of your car. We can do all these calls about structure, motivation, yada, 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 right? It's what they're making, y'all. If they're not making money, they ain't lasting long. But what hurts my soul is that we're helping them make money and they're not withdrawing. Number 7, you have to care about people's experience. You can't retain in this business if we're just neglecting the aspect of other people's experience in this business. You don't understand how passionate, well, you can tell. And this is not fake passion. People know, Sean, like every trade, you telling me right now in my face, because I know the risk, I know the returns on every trade that gets posted. We're in the same trades together. I care about your experience. But my leaders on this call, you may not have your signal channel that you're running. You're lucky, because running a signal channel is not easy. You are so lucky if you don't run a signal channel. You are lucky if you don't put in for a signal channel. You are very blessed. Your leaders are taking all the hits so you can run. So be very lucky you don't run a signal channel, because it's not the easiest thing in the world. I promise you, 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 it is not. And if you think it is, you should be thanking your mentors every single day, because to run a signals is a different than what you're doing, right? Because I'm telling you this right now, y'all don't even know the stuff we go through. I wake up in the morning. I have to wake up a certain time in the morning because steady calls particular trades in a particular time at 7:23 to 7, right? And some people even wake up earlier than me because their particular product calls a trade at a particular time. You do not understand. So what I need y'all to do, drop thank you, because you're saying thank you to all the people that calls the signals in your team. They feed your camp. They're the ones that feed your camp. Honestly, y'all don't even thank them enough. Some of y'all leaders, your team gets TPs, you don't even drop blues with the customers. They're helping you. They're the one feeding you. They're the one giving you the retention. Duh, like, bro, do you not see this? Every single morning, they have to wake up. Right? It's not easy being a signal caller. Y'all want a signal channel until you have to start calling trades. Some of y'all don't even see the risks to reward. That's another story. Back then, baggage claim, we used to build during the day and trade at night. We used to build during the day, trade at night. And what I mean by trading at night, we trade London session, right? And if you don't know what that time is, one, you need to re-watch your modules. 2, you're waking up around 2 a.m. I used to play video games. I built all day. This is when I lost my job. I was like a P1. This is me as a P1, P1000. I literally built all day as a P1, right? Called everybody on my team. You should, I mean, if you're a P1, you can call everybody on your team. I did. X key, C10 loading key. I literally called her every day. So that she got the luxury of that time, right? Cool. So around 9:40, I slept for 2 hours. Wake up around 1 o'clock, and we traded. That's when you made money. We traded from 2-ish a.m. to really 4 to 5. And at that time, to stay up, back then, JD probably can remember this. We used to have random call with Trade House LA with Noel and all of that. we used to have FaceTime call with Noel. It was like daily, right? Daily. Just talking about random stuff, trading in the middle of the night at Kenne, all these people. Noel's a C100 millionaire boss lady, if you don't know. McKenna's C25, C50 loading just popped the C10 Mia Freeman, I believe her name. Sorry if I'm mistaking it. Youngest in the game, right? Shout out to them. But I'm talking about we literally stayed up when it came to literally trading. You don't understand the high levels when it comes to signal callers, right? You don't. What I need you to do, when I say you have to care about people's experience, for those that are plugging into products, when you find products that work for you, call those products, right? And you are married to the products. Whatever the products do, you do. Whatever the products do, you do. Whenever the products calls a trade, you have to call it. Hey, son, I can't wake up at 7 a.m. to call SETI's trades. I'm not doing that. Guess what? You married to the products. Your product, the woman you married to her, right? Since you married to her, whatever she's doing, you got to do. She wants to wake up a little early. You wake up a little early and, do what you got to do, right? So you married to the products. Go cut. We don't call enough go cut trades. And to be honest, if you're expecting the signal calls to be calling every single trade from every single product, it's a little tough because we're also doing 1,000 different things. I'm not really here complaining because that just adds to the story, right? But I need you to understand, imagine if everyone was cold at one product and we did it all together, we will be unstoppable. Understand that, right? Understand that. Imagine if we all found one product and we were cold at that one product and we broadcast that together. We would be cold as a squad. Peep the chat. They already know. Now, we get to number 8. Imagine having this. That'd be a lot. But now I feel you, though. Fast. So I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to say it. I usually say it, but I didn't want to say that. I was thinking about that exact line. Number 8, celebrate other people's profits. A lot of y'all, when I saw this, JD said this earlier, and I'm not going to lie. If I didn't see Key post it, was it Key or Hamilton? If I didn't see one, I think it wasn't Key. It was actually Kiara in one of her chats. She said, look, was it Kiara? Yeah, I think. She said, look at what our chairman posted. So I looked and I seen what JD said. And actually, I'm going to go in their chat right now and actually see it. So I'm going to actually see what JD posted. And I'm going to actually tell y'all, drop some ones if you already know what I'm about to say. Drop some ones if you already know what I'm about to say. Let's see if I can see it. He said, stop worrying about why it's not happening for you right now and run as fast. So stop worrying if you're not getting these high level of profits as other people that you see in this business. Granted, he was talking about building, but we also, this is the other side, right? So I'm going to use the exact same reference because he's also right. Stop looking at people that have $1,500 profits and you're a little salty. For what? Did you just understand? Y'all both make the exact same amount of profit. They just use a different lot size. Y'all actually got the exact same distance. One person used a different lot size. But understand that they have the capital to use that lot size. They have the capital also to lose the money. Sometimes y'all see the other side and y'all don't think about the other. To make high level amounts of money, if y'all using the exact same amount of pips, steps in the market, and do you understand it takes the amount of risk? You weren't willing to risk $1,000 in your account. That's why you don't have $1,000 in your trading account. You don't want to risk that, right? And I respect that because that's real stuff. I wouldn't want you to risk it too if you don't have it. But other people that are willing to risk it do have it. So they get the reward and they get the risk. Sometimes y'all see the beautiful W's people take, but you don't know the L's that they had to take before the W's. I'm gonna say that one more time. Sometimes y'all see these beautiful W's people have, but you don't know the L's that it took. Every great trader has lost a lot of money trading before. Every great trader has lost a lot of money trading before. So Sean, I have to lose money to be great. To be honest, you have to go through some plots to be great in anything. Every great movie has a great plot. So, I mean, in anything you do, you're going to have to go through some type of adversity. I would hope so, right? And this is not me trying to scare anybody. I'm just like you're going to have to, oh, I like that testimony. No testimony. What? No testimony without the test. Like I'm telling you, like, I'm not trying to scare you, but don't be like, understand these people that make a lot of money trading, ask them, what was your biggest loss? And I promise you, you probably feel a little bit better. If you ask me, I'm not gonna lie, my third month, mind you, this is my second year in the business. What's mine? I only tell the Bitcoin one. It was a little crazy one, but that one may scare some people, you know? Side notes, I got a little wild and crazy with GR30. There's a reason why I don't, every day I think about, let me get into her chat, right? And I get a little, man, when I taste money, I feel it. You feel me? And this ain't recent. This is just something that I know I could discipline. I've been very disciplined, very, very disciplined, right? There was a time I made a good amount of profit that I shouldn't, but I traded in the middle of the night. There was a guy that I used to hate when he used to talk to me. He knew I was up and he loved, when you have a trading partner and they're like, bro, you up? Bro, you good, bro? Let's do, bro. Bro, do you see this next move coming? Bro, do you see this next move? Sis, oh my God, sis, you see this big move coming? I think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit this time. Oh, girl, are you, oh my God. You know them people that know you up and they're it's like they're living through you in the worst way possible. Are y'all feeling me? And they're the ones egging you on. They're ready to risk your account. They want to see how it's going for you. Hey, Sean, I know you be throwing a stand up. Bro, throw a standard, bro. I know you got this. Throw a standard, bro. It's you. The market listens to you. I muted him, bro. I found a way not to talk to him anymore. He did something to me, bro. I still to this day regret listening to him, and he made me do something crazy that I'd never done in my life with GR30. And just know I have not looked back, but I respect those that do well, right? He said the market, pump my head up, bro. Have me out here. And this is the middle of the, and I promise it usually be the middle of the night when everybody's quiet. Everybody's sleeping. No one, no one is listening. No one, it'd be the middle of the night when no one is up. And you just up, like thinking that the market's real slow, right? Everyone wants to know how much money I lost, right? I was up $3,200 on GR30. This is what I don't ever say. I was up 3,200. And all right, we don't need to discuss it. Oh my God, the way he told me to put a 0.10 on GR30 for a buy, and I counted every pip. I counted every pip. I felt there's a certain lot size that you start feeling the amount. I'm very wild, but I'm definitely became a better trader. I definitely became I'm an educator, right? I'm an educator. There's a reason why I trade impulse candles, right? There's a reason. I could live on an impulse candle and I'm good, and I'll just be good. But nah, just know I did a 0.10 on GR30 and it didn't go. Just say it did an impulse candle the opposite way. If it was a correction, I blacked out after that. I want to sleep. That's all you need to know. I want to sleep. Kingsley came out of nowhere. That's how you know. I want to sleep. I was so mad. He said, "Oh, bro, we're up. What's that withdrawal looking like for this week?" Yeah, but we lit. We lit right now, bro. We lit right now. A $200 withdrawal. $200 withdrawal should have been a 2K, 3K, 4K withdrawal. I was sick, but it's okay. It's okay. We're about to be at time for JD. But the thing is, I still got two more. Number 9. I didn't say the amount. That's all you didn't know. I didn't say the amount. Number 9, showcase everyone's win. Showcase everyone's win. So when people win in this business, I need you to showcase it. Sandra, I know you would know. You're very blessed with that big account. You're very blessed. I think about how if I had your account size. But anyways, let me not put you out there. Number 9, showcase everyone's win, right? Showcase everyone win. You have to celebrate, not only celebrate people's profits inside the chat, you have to showcase it. People on Instagram don't only want to see you win. Some people don't even like you. They don't care what you got. They don't care that you made money. They want to see what other people do. Do you understand? People on Instagram, social media relates. They love relating, right? We love relating to someone. So think about this, and this is if you're smart. If you're smart, you're gonna listen to what I'm saying, because I'm putting you on some free game here. People on Instagram, you're a guy, right? Some girls don't care what you got going on, believe it or not. They already got impressed, or guys impress them all the time. So you putting out, you got money may turn some girls off. They already get turned off about that, right? So they may not relate to what you got going on. So you telling them about the business ain't really the best thing for them because they don't care what you got going on. But imagine you post a girl that she can relate to. She goes on Instagram story. She sees a girl that's like, okay, she's cute. I'm cute. She kind of looks like somebody I could see myself being. Okay. She made money, so she can make money in this business. And I feel like I'm like her. So I could make money in the business. What's good? Can you tell me more? It happens like that. This sometimes I posted certain girls on my and I celebrated their win, and I posted certain girls. Those certain girls prototypes literally DM me. I kid you not. Girls that were just similar to the same girls. I kid you not, bro. Can anyone relate to what I'm saying? Or am I tripping? Where you post certain people and certain people on Instagram hit you up. You have to celebrate people's wins just in general. I promise you. And I promise you the love that you celebrate will always come back to you. But if you scared to celebrate other people's wins, and I even gave you incentive to do it, and you have to celebrate people's wins just general. Right now, I still haven't even posted Trey Max P5000 flight, and I feel bad. I still need to do it. I keep telling myself, Sean, do it. It's getting over the hump. Do it. Right? I'm always in the mindset. It's celebrating people's wins, showcasing people's wins. Right? I'm always in the mindset of doing that. Number 10, someone said they missed number 3. Number 3 is made the most money trading from the products, lost my most money trading by myself. So focus on trading the products. Focus on making money from the products. That's number 3. Number 10, and it's the last one. Make sure everything you're doing. What do y'all think I'm about to say? Make sure everything you're doing is, someone say it in the chat. Make sure everything you're doing is duplicatable. If you want to have a long-term business, everything you have to do has to be duplicatable. So if you're a leader, there was this one time, and then she knows it's all love, right? She knows it's all love. Swipe coin. Oh, it's just a Nick Gomez. She knows it's all love, right? She probably know what I'm about to say, right? I kind of was going around asking certain groups of my leaders, and I said, hey, what's your onboarding process like? If you're a leader, you have not done this yet, you are behind. We are in momentum. You need to be doing that ASAP, like now. I said, what's your onboarding process like with your team? You know, what's your onboarding process? And, you know, one of them said, I think we talked about, I have my people on their live accounts the first day. This is a team by team thing, right? Personally, when people get into an account, that is like a car. You don't understand. Like, go back to where you were when you first started the business. It's easy to say that, oh, yeah, it's cool. I mean, yeah, we're used to being in accounts, right? I could be in a 5K account and I'm chilling. I've been used to it. But some people get into a $100 account and it's crazy to them. Their mind is blown. Oh, I write slow. Their mind is blown, right? So understand this. Number 4, new members. This is a long-term business. Find enjoyment in the value. Number 4. I'll repeat everything. Then I'm going to pass to JD. Understand this. Ooh. I gotta stop doing that. Do me off for quick. Nah, all right, bet. I know I'm talking about duplication. Dang! Lost the train of thought on that one. That's good. All right. It'll come back to me when I repeat everything. So number 10, make sure everything is duplicatable, right? Bet, live account. Understand this, when people get into a trading account, that's like a car, right? It's a car. They never tested a car before. If they never tested the car before, they don't know if it's a Ferrari. And we're about to put them on a Ferrari, and they used to Hondas. So what I'm saying is, everyone, make sure you at least give people day one in a demo. Then day 2, day 3, you can put them in a live. But give them 1 day in a demo and explain what's the significance of a demo account. If you never create a demo account, you only make a live account, do you know demo accounts are also used for scrap paper? They're not used, like people use for scrap paper. Like educators talk about demo accounts. Are you going to always trade a reel when you're testing other people's strategies? If you do, you got money to waste, right? So you also have to create a demo account. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with a demo account. Y'all make it so bad. When you make it bad, other people are going to think it's bad. Now they never want to ever use a demo account, right? Cool. So that person told me, Sean, look, I'm using, my person uses a live account. And I said, okay, all right. Why would you have your people on a live account? Because I know how to make my people money. What do you think the problem is right there? I know how to make my people money. That's good, but is it duplicatable? Does your mentees know how to make people money on spot? And that way it goes. Is it from products? Shout out to Marcy on that. Is it even from products? Sometimes some of y'all get good, and this may not be towards the person, so I'm not talking about you anymore. Don't think what I'm about to say next. But this also can go together. Sometimes people get good at trading one particular pair, and they only give it to that person. They don't give the products. You understand that people are literally relying on you on that point. And then now you get a little overwhelmed. I'm getting too overwhelmed. Why is people always hitting me up? You made them your source. You made them feel like you the only source to make money. When you make yourself the only source to make money, what do you think people are going to do? What do you think people are going to do? I will never tell someone you have to do DCX to join my team. You have to do crypto to join my team. I'm the only person that can give you crypto trades. I would never tell a single soul that. Why? Because I don't want you to blow up my phone 24/7 thinking I'm the only plug, because that's cap. One, we have the products. I'm an extension of the products. You have to be okay with that. Sometimes y'all think if you being an extension of a product is a bad thing. Humble yourself. Why are you trying to outsmart educators that have been in the business for 10 years? They're the real master traders. We call ourselves master traders after getting 5 TP smacked or being in the business for 3 months in trading for 3 months straight. We call ourselves master traders. You needn't master anything. You're barely a pro, early pro. Drop some flames if you got some gems today. I'm about to pass it out to JD. Drop some flames, you guys. Drop some flames if you got some gems today. Retention when it comes to trading accounts. Number 1, you have to care about the products. Number 2, everyone find a product and marry. Number 3, make my most money trading the products. Number 4, this is a long-term business. Find enjoyment in the value. Number 5, have a realistic trading goal. Number 6, when making money, you need to internal transfer. Put an alarm on your phone every 3 hours to tell yourself, I need to internal transfer. There's nothing wrong in taking profits, but you can be broke without never taking profits. Understand that. Number 7, you have to care about other people's experience. Number 8, celebrate other people's profits. Number 9, showcase everyone's wins. And number 10, Make sure everything you're doing when it comes to trading is duplicatable. And it only can be duplicatable if you're doing it via products. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to now go into JD C25 C50 loading. Man, congratulations to someone that just made the withdrawal. Congratulations to everybody that's made a withdrawal in the past week. Guess what? You're making it next week. We are going to have our best week trading next week because I already said it's done. I already said it's done. I already said it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Understand that. So what I need y'all to do right now, we're about to shake the room. We're about to shake the room right now. What I need y'all to do, he said, Cardi, hey, man, it's up and it's stuck. Drop C100s in the chat. C100s in the chat. C100 in the chat. Sean, who are we about to see? Keep dropping C100. Sean, who are we about to see? Just keep dropping C100. Just keep dropping it. Copy and paste it and just keep pasting. We're about to see a guy, Mr. JD himself. If you haven't seen the flyer, this is ridiculous, right? Mr. JD himself, right? Mr. Guy that, like, I'm talking about building. Building is easy. It's what he wants to do. It's what he's been doing. You will not get to chairman if you have not built.
You get a benefit out of it.
You have to care about it.
This is what I could have done differently. Next time I'm gonna step up and then I'm gonna help them understand that.
Understand this. Understand. Even when it comes to actually even just growing in his business, you have to care. You have to care about other people. Doesn't this man look like he cares about other people? I literally, to this day, can't tell you, I don't know where JD be at. I don't know which city and state this guy is. He travels so many different places. I honestly think JD also has a robot. I sometimes believe this guy actually has a robot because this man is in so many different cities and states every single different day, right? Every single different day. You have to care. You have to keep building relationships. The more relationships you build, the more people are going to want to just honestly be around you. This is a guy that's going to smack C100. This is a guy that literally cares about every person in his team. There's a guy, when we see that C50 flyer get smacked, get dropped, understand, we just know what just happened in this world. So understand this, JD. You said we changed the game. That's true. But understand, it's only the beginning, fam. So right now, what I need y'all to do right now, blow up the chats with C100, blow up the chats with C100 in the chat. Keep blowing it up. Keep blowing it up. JD, it's time, bro. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. I know the value about to give right now is going to be crazy. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Right now, you are a host, buddy. Woo! Woo!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Can everybody drop some fire in the chat for Sean? Can everybody drop some fire in the chat for Sean? Blast the fire in the chat. Drop thank you in the chat. Yo. This is kind of a different, actually, I don't think I'll stop. Cool. This is a different kind of call. This one is something where you all were able to get direct impact, direct information, direct intimate information that's gonna be able to get you to the next level from a one-on-one standpoint. You all might as well have got on the phone with Sean just now and had a one-on-one call with him. That's how much value was given. That's how much information was portrayed throughout the whole entire call, family. So once again, family, I need you all to go ahead and drop thank you to Sean again in the chat. Thank you to Sean again in the chat. But yo, can we talk about NASA for a second? Can we talk about NASA for a second? Can we talk about what exactly has been happening this past week, this past 2 weeks? We literally haven't even preheated the oven yet. We literally haven't even preheated the oven yet. We're still in the phase of trying to figure out what it is that we exactly trying to eat right now. Give me a second. Oh. Give me like 20 seconds. All right. Boom. Give me 10 seconds. All right, cool. Drop some fire in the chat if you can. Drop some fire in the chat. Should be good. Y'all know what we call moments like these? I know what we call moments like these. Moments where you really can figure out what you're made of, figure out who exactly you are, figure out what your energy is like. All right, drop some fire in the chat. We are 100% ready to go with this call, family. I know you all have been on here for a minute, family, but I promise you I got some good information. I promise you I have some good information for you. So literally me and Sean were on the phone yesterday and we were just hyped up. We were just extremely hyped up, just seeing the success that was going on, just seeing the fact that, you know, everybody that's been around, everybody who's, you know, stuck out the past few months is all coming into their fruition. Everybody is coming into the seeds that they planted. They're all coming into the things that they wanted. That moment of clarity where you actually understand that you're doing things right feels better than anything else in the world. The moment of clarity. And so you will have to figure out exactly what your moment of clarity is. Have you had your moment of clarity yet? And, you know, we were just on the phone and we were speaking about some things that we need people to understand. We need people to understand how to be able to make money through trading, how to be able to keep making that money through trading. Because we don't want it to be an instance where somebody makes money once and they don't make it again, or they make it once and they don't make it 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months in a row. They're okay with putting themselves in a position where they're not making withdrawals. They're okay with putting themselves in a position where they're not making a great amount of money as long as they're still kind of progressing or still kind of maintaining. But you got to realize that you do not want to put up a facade. You do not want to be somebody that moves through this business and you hit rank after rank after rank, but you're not really truly understanding the skill. You're not understanding what it takes for you to be able to make money on a daily basis, what it takes for you to be able to go through that mental phase when your trade isn't going well, but you have to tap into this or do this, and all of your money is in your trading account, and you're trying to make sure that you keep it afloat, but such and such keeps telling you do this and that. Or you got to lock into this or lock into this card. But you got to be able to understand that you have to be able to have the mental capacity that's much, much, much stronger than anything else. You have to be able to get it in the spiritual first before you get it in the physical. Because you can understand every single thing that you need to know about this business. You can understand every single thing it takes for you to hit P1, P2, P5, C25, C100, C250. But if you don't have the spiritual, if you don't have the mindset to be able to continue to move forward when things aren't going the best, then you're not going to be able to win. It's that simple. I see it over and over and over again. Somebody thinks that they're working hard. They think that they're hard body. They think that they can just continue to do the hard work. And then something happens in their business and they just shut down. Or I'm sure you've seen some of the people that you paid attention to, some of the people that you locked into or watched, and you thought they were some of the strongest people in the world. You thought they was a monster, a robot. And then you see them have a human moment where they kind of show the fact that they're not happy or show the fact that they're not getting everything that they want. See, it's the difference between faking it and faithing it. And a lot of people are faking it. A lot of people are putting up these facades that they're actually happy, or putting up these facades that they're actually working hard, or putting up these facades on Instagram or through the phone or this, and that. But you have to be able to realize that you don't want to be able to fake those things. If anything, you want to faith it. See, now when you faith it, you're not faking or necessarily lying. You're manifesting, and it's two completely different situations. The difference when you're posting on Instagram, you're trying to get it, make it look like you had this car, look like you here, you not really here, you there, you got this or you got that. And it's the difference between you actually, saying every single day when you wake up, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm a millionaire. I'm so happy and grateful that I have $1 million liquid cash. And another million liquid here, da, 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 da. You want to be able to understand that in order for you to be able to have the most success, you have to be able to understand how to be able to visualize every single thing that you want. So when it comes to retention, I don't know if you all know, but you don't have to lie and say that you honestly do, but drop a 1 in the chat if you know my R system, if you heard me speak about it before. A lot of people have tried to, use it, excuse me, a lot of people have tried to use it, but they don't realize it simply has came from, NASA. It's come from the home of NASA. It's something that we actually will stand on. So drop some R's in the chat if you're cool with me giving you these R's. Drop some R's in the chat if you're cool with that. So I definitely want to make sure we have hundreds and hundreds of people on this call still locked in. Goodness gracious. Any day of the week, we're making sure that we're doing calls. All right, cool. So family, the first R that you all need to write down, please, 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 make sure that you're having your notes. The first R that you all need to write down is retain. Retain, 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 retain. The first thing that you should be doing is retaining the information. You should be placing yourself in a position where you understand the information, you understand the things that's needed in order for you to be able to have success. It starts with as little as square one, where you're getting on a basic training, you get on another one, and you get on another one, and now you know exactly how to do a foundations training. So now everybody that comes into your business, now you know exactly how to be able to onboard them and teach them the information so they can actually make money, right? So the first one is retain, retain, retain. Retain the information, right? So once you retain the information, and what I'm going to do between these R's is I'm going to put one key word between each R that basically conjoins both of them. That basically conjoins both of them. It's kind of the outcome when you put these two together, right? So like I said, the first R is to retain the information. The second R is to be able to repeat the information. Now, what I want you all to understand is what retaining and repeating the information is going to do for you all is it's a lot. It's a lot. And so that first component of retain is going to be consistency. That first subgroup of retain is going to be consistency. Now, when you're retaining the information, that means that you need to be consistent as possible. You need to constantly understand this information. You need to constantly retain. You need to constantly and consistently put this information in your head, because the moment that you're not listening, the moment that you're not locked in, the moment that you're not doing the things that's needed in order for you to be able to get to the next level, you kind of take a break off. You take a day off, excuse me. Or you take a call off. And then you end up just taking a whole day full of Zoom links off. You have a whole day where you're literally seeing Zoom links and you're intentionally not clicking. You're seeing go lives and you're intentionally not watching. You're seeing Instagram lives with some of your favorite people speaking and probably giving game, but you're not opening because your mindset isn't where it needs to be. Your mindset isn't where it needs to be in this business. And if you want to retain your business, if you want to retain the people that's in your business, you 100% have to be consistent. Because how do you expect for them to be able to stay into your business and be consistent in your business and you're not doing exactly that? You get mad when you see somebody not getting on Zoom links, but little do they know, or little do the people around you know, you haven't clicked the Zoom link or one of the 1, 5, and 9 trainers, and I don't know how long. You haven't gotten on one of the 6:30s or 8:30s, and I don't know how long. You haven't gotten on a go live, and I don't know how long. And we're not even going to speak about the fact that you probably aren't getting on them because your package isn't active. That's the truth. But you all have to understand exactly what you want your truth to be. You have to. And so that's why you need consistency with that first one, right? So you retain the information and then you repeat the information. Now see what repeating the information Proverbs, alarm. Gotta read the Bible every day. But what you all have to understand is when you're repeating the information, now every single thing that you're learning, you're making sure that the people around you in your business are learning it as well. The problem with a lot of people is the fact that they want to learn the information first and then master it and become the best version at it and then give it to their team down the road. Now, by the time it's time to give them that information or give them that game, it's like playing a game of telephone. It's not even the same information anymore. The message is skewed. Instead of you being in a position where as soon as you learn the information, you're calling the people on your team like, yo, I just learned this, and that. Do you know how thirsty I used to get to teach my team? Even to this day. But I'm speaking about when I first started this business, when I was on my P2 run, when I was just hitting P2. It was crazy. Like, it was this woman named Daisy Duncan. I don't know if any of you all are OGs, but it was a Daisy Duncan back when we only had the academy. We only had the academy. We didn't have, by the way, we didn't have DCX, HFX, ECX, We didn't have none of that. We barely had the Go Live that we have today. And we just had a few videos from a Daisy Duncan. And what I did after a certain span of time, in like my second or third month, I sat and I watched a new Daisy Duncan video every single day. Every day. It would be a video on support and resistance. It would be a video on supply and demand, or high, or market structure, or different things of that nature. And every single time that I watched the video, I did a call over it right after. Every single time. So now that forces me to be able to make sure that I 100% understand the information, because something that I tell people over and over and over again is you do not truly know the information until you can teach it to somebody else. People say all the time, oh yeah, I know it. Oh yeah, I got it. I ask them to explain it to me. They say, I don't really know how to explain it, but I know how to do it. Come on now. You have to be able to put yourself in a position to realize that you have to understand it. That's like when you used to take your homework or your quiz to your teacher, and you might have some of the answers right, but you didn't show your work for any of the questions. So at that point, once you don't show your work, now I know that you probably didn't get that answer by yourself, and you don't even know how you got there. You hit a rank and you have no idea how you got there. If I asked you how you hit P2, P1, P6, you couldn't even tell me. So how do you explain that? How do you anticipate duplicating that within the people around you? So you have to be able to understand that when you want to be able to grow as a person, you have to be able to repeat that information in a way like that. It's no other way. And so every single day I made sure that I taught my team something new, because the moment that I didn't teach my team something new, I felt like they weren't learning. I felt like I wasn't doing the things that I was supposed to do as a leader. I wasn't being a servant to them. Too many times people's egos are too high up, or they're too scared the fact that there's somebody in their business that's close to a rank as them. They don't want to give them too much sauce because they feel like they might have to get it themselves. They feel like, oh, I had to get it myself. You got to go find the sauce yourself. You're too scared to be able to give them the information to the same way as you know it, or it's just as fast as you did it, because you're afraid that they're going to pass you up or get to the same level as you. But you don't understand that. As somebody that's humble, as somebody that has the humility to understand that it's okay if the people in your business get to the same level as you. It's okay if they hit the same rank as you. Because if you do it right, and the way that this works is you will not be the same rank as them when it's time. The way that this works is if you're doing the business correctly, and it's okay for somebody in your business to be able to hit the same rank as you. But if you're working the way that you need to, I guarantee you that you'll get 1 or 2 ranks ahead of them, not too far after. Trey literally had to be humble as possible. We have to have the humility to let not only 1, but 2 people under him hit P5000. Almost a year before he did. When I say Trey is going to hit chairman in the next 2 weeks, tops, it's 100% sure. That's how this works. But your mindset isn't strong enough. You don't believe that you can actually be in a position to actually win. You think that it's the time-sensitive thing where if it doesn't happen at a certain time, then it's not going to happen at all. But the real people in this business, the real people who truly understand, knows that when it's time to happen, it will happen. And when it happens, it happens. It happens. Extremely, extremely, extremely fast. It's the reason we say don't blink. Because you might miss it. A lot of you all weren't here last spring when we was dropping 1, 2, 3, 4 chairmans every day. This looks completely new to you. You all weren't here in October and September 2019 when we were dropping a chairman every single day. This looks new to you. But the ones that know, but the ones that truly understand what's going on knows that this time is 10 times greater. IM Academy just had a volume increase of 2 million within the past 48 hours. You can do the math on your phone. Do 2 million divided by 145, and you tell me how many people that is. You tell me how many people that is. 14,000 people. How many of those y'all think came on the trade house? You have to be able to realize that it's happening at the craziest magnitude that it possibly can, but it's happening this way, and we're the #1 company in so many aspects, and we're winning in so many more aspects than everybody else. because the leaders retained the information and repeated the information. So every single person in the company has the blueprint. That's what it does. And so once you retain the information, you repeat the information, then you get the third R, which is results. Results. We speak about results over and over and over and over and over and over again, but I don't think it really clicks to people. I don't think it really clicks to people over the fact that we have to have results in this business. People think that they can skate by only by having results on one side of the business. You can only do it. You're good with only doing it on the trading side. You're only good with doing it on the building side. You don't have to trade, but you don't realize that that's probably the same reason why you've been stuck at that rank, bro, sis. It's probably why the same reason that you've been stuck in those positions, because you think that you can skate by not doing this, skate by not doing that, skate by not doing this over here as well. You think that you can get by without doing those things. Or you think you can get by without doing prospect calls. Or you think you can skate by without doing events. Or you think you can skate by without doing three-ways. You can skate by without doing everything that you need to in order for everybody to win. You can't. You have to be able to understand that you need to take the full path of every single situation, because a person that actually takes the full path has much more humility than everybody else. You don't have the humility, you don't have the humbleness to say, I can't, I'll be okay with not winning first. I'll be okay with not winning second, third, fourth, fifth. I understand that that's not my why for me to get a trophy. My why is for me to be able to retire my parents. My why is for me to be able to get everything that I've ever wanted. My why is for me to be able to have so much money, I can't even spend it all. Neither can my grandkids. That's the type of money that I'm looking for. That's the type of results that I'm looking for. But I have to be able to realize that the results are going to come over time. The results are going to be able to come once it's the divine timing. I realize that it's not up to me. It's only up to me to figure out the what. What do you want? Seriously, what do you want? Don't tell me it's to retire your mom, because if I asked you right now, face to face, how much your mom needed a month for her to retire, you would not have an answer for me, because you haven't even had that conversation with her yet. But you screaming out everywhere, retire my mom. It's like saying on my dad, homie, I put this on my dad, homie, and you steady lying on, bro. Stop lying on, bro, by the way. Realize this. You have to be able to find the best version of yourself, find the pathway that you want to take. You have to be able to find that, but the only way that you can find that is if you know what you want. Is if you know what you want. It's that simple.
I'm in the wrong room.
Yeah.
Already.
You gotta be able to understand that you have to figure out the what. God is gonna figure out the when. God is gonna figure out the how. God is gonna figure out everything else. Back to square one, you faith it till you make it. It's that simple. So please understand how you fall into that pathway. You got to be able to do every single thing that's aligning up with what you want. If somebody tells you that you have to post 10 times a day, why do you think that you're too cool and you can only post once or twice? That makes you different. You can do this without posting 10 times a day. Is that what you're trying to prove? Or the fact that you're not doing what you need to do in terms of the trading side of the business. You're not doing it because you can say that you can make money or you can win in this business without making money trading. You think that it's okay to brag on the fact that you don't have a package and that your team just has their package? Sometimes you use your team's account. Or what about the fact that you feel like it's okay that you're not doing prospect calls or you're not doing events? Because you're saying, oh, somebody else will run. Somebody else will take care of it. That's the mindset. That's the pathway that doesn't get you the success that you truly want. That's the pathway that doesn't get you the success that you need. That's the pathway that puts you in a place where you can't actually win because you're not going in alignment with where you need. It's that simple. It's that simple. But it's gonna take you actually knowing. It's gonna take you actually realizing that over and over and over again. We speak about the fact that when you're having these results, you have to be able to know how to have the results with the spiritual and the physical. When you're talking about the spiritual, you have to be able to focus on your five senses. In terms of your eyes, what is your vision? What is your sight? What are you looking at every single day? Where are you going towards? How do you plan on moving towards something that you don't even see? How do you plan on moving towards something that you don't even know where you're going? Have to be able to understand that the root of everything is the base. It's the most important thing. It's where everything travels to. The root of us as humans, we have to realize that the root of us is our heart. Think about what goes around every single day in the world. What goes around it spins on this earth. Yes, I am. And this earth. And so you have to be able to realize that when you're speaking about falling into this earth, when you're speaking about falling into being able to understand that, now you got to be able to go towards the part where you're focusing on, okay, this is exactly where I have to go in terms of understanding my purpose. The root of everything is earth. Well, what about humans? What about, it's the root of us, our heart. Move around earth and we get heart. Move around a couple letters and heart, we have ear. And the way that you get everything to your root, which is your heart, is through your ear. What are you listening to every single day? So what are you looking at? What are you listening to? What are you putting inside of you every single day? And so we have to be able to understand every single thing about this. What about what's next? When you go into that motel room and you've been in these 2-star, 3-star hotels and you've been on the Spirit flights and you're not really tripping about it. You've been thugging it out. But the moment that you go into that 5-star hotel and the moment that you go into first class or comfort or even main cabin and you get that space where you don't gotta touch somebody next to you, you can actually recline back and you actually get hot food and it actually feels a little different when you got the little towels on your bed at the hotel and it smells like a good aroma. You walking around and you got all type of delicacies that you could pick from. Yeah, you've been thugging it out, but it feels a little bit better when you got that hand grip, when you got that steering wheel that feels like real true leather, wood grain. Yeah, you've been thugging it out with the one that you got, with this little bit ripped off, or you put the little casing around it when you got the little fur on it, or it feels a little different. Yeah, you've been thugging it out, but I know you want more. It hits a little different. It hits a little different when you can do the things that you want to now, because you got the results. So just so we can hurry up and wrap it up in the next 5 minutes. So we got retain the information, we have repeat the information, we have get results, and the next one, can anybody guess what the 4th R is? Can anybody guess? Just take a wild guess what this 4th R is? I want to see who's a real shooter. Let's see who's a real shooter. Oops, somebody said it. Somebody said it. Who said that? Gabrielle Brown. Shout out to you. A couple people said it, but you said it first. You build rapport. You build the rapport. Because that's extremely, extremely important. But one thing that I want to say is I kind of want to switch around those two R's. I want rapport to come before results. And the reason why is because I understand this. I understand that throughout this business, when people are going through this business, say somebody goes and they go ahead and get results, they go ahead and make some money, they go ahead and hit P150, P600, and you all don't have a relationship. You all don't have rapport. You all don't have any type of mutual necessarily, they don't have any respect for you in that type of way. Because they've done it all by themselves. They've gotten the results by themselves. Now, once they're moving in this business and they're getting more and more results, they don't respect you the same. They don't listen to the things that you say the same. They don't hear the verbs, the verbatim that you're speaking every single day the same as if you all had a relationship first. You all had an understanding of each other. You understood that they don't care about how much you know until you know that they know that you care. So now that they know that, and you all have that relationship, you all have that rapport, and you actually understand the things that they want and the things that they need out of their life and out of this business. Now, once they get the results, it's much more tangible and they can get it much more of a direct result based on the goals that they want because you actually know. Now, once they hit these results, once they hit these goals, they're actually looking at you and they're thanking you, even if it wasn't you. Their gratitude is much, much, much higher once you all have that rapport, once you all have those different type of tangibilities within each other and those understandings. Because it makes that much of a difference. It makes that much of a difference, family. So we have retain, repeat, rapport, results. Can anybody guess what the last R? Retention. Retention. So remember, retaining, it takes that consistency, right? Retaining, it takes that consistency. And then you want to repeat the information. Repeating the information actually gets you, let's see, what do I want to say? Because I had something before, but I don't think that one was good enough. So we retain the information. It's going to cause us to be consistent. We're going to repeat the information. That's going to cause us to get our communication better. So we have the consistency, right? And then we have our communication skills growing, right? Our third one is going to be our rapport. Third one is going to be our rapport. And that one's going to get your camaraderie. Your camaraderie is things that, you know, it's kind of more so of a unity. It's more so energy. It's more understanding of each other. So everybody being one type of time, everybody having this type of same destination. It's not just a bunch of people that are around each other that kind of know each other, kind of cool with each other, right? So we got the camaraderie. And then the fourth one that we have is the results, right? Fourth one that we have is the results. And that fourth one of the results is going to get you chairman. It's going to get you chairman, right? It's going to get you chairman. So family, I want you all to remember these things. I want you all, if you tag me, I want you all to tag me in, you know, the R system with the C's. But I want you all to understand exactly what's going on. I want you all to actually understand exactly what's happening. I want you all not to get caught up in the fact that you're seeing so many people have results, but get caught up in the fact that you need to not get caught up in the lifestyle, but get caught up in the lifestyle that creates the lifestyle. Very simple. Once you fall in love with the lifestyle that creates the lifestyle, you fall in love with the hard work, you fall in love with the moments that you know that's coming up to your success, that's coming up to the moments when you're having progression and actually winning in this business. So what I need everybody to do is make sure that you do what you need to do over the next few days, do what you need to do over the next few weeks, because it's going to be a massive quantum leap in NASA. a massive quantum leap. I'm talking about multiple chairmans. I'm talking about C50. I'm talking about C100. I'm talking about C25s. I'm talking about P5. I'm talking about P2. I'm talking about $10,000 withdrawals, $50,000 withdrawals, $100,000 withdrawals, all type of withdrawals every single day. Every single day we're gonna get success. Every single day we're gonna get everything that we want. Every single day we're gonna move with gratitude, with humbleness and hospitality to everybody that comes into our home, everybody that comes into our trade house, everybody that comes into our NASA headquarters, because we understand that this is the time to win. This is the time where we take advantage of everything. There's nothing that we can let up on. There's nothing that we need to do but run as fast as we possibly can right now. There's no reason for us to let up when we have millions in front of us. We have millions in front of the table. We have millions of dollars, millions of friendships, millions of relationships, millions of goals and aspirations.